Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. I'm in the thumb of Michigan, and I like to do videos on canning and vintage recipes and trying to be thrifty and thriving at this stage of life. I'm semi-retired. And today I'm gonna do what fresh produce I got for the week and what I'm using from my freezer for my menu plan, because I am having this challenge going on to myself, and anyone else can join in, called Free the Freezer. Because my freezers are full and hunting season's coming up, and my husband usually gets at least 1 or 2 deer. So that's what a lot of our meat. We also have fish that he got, and we just have very full freezers. So I need to use up last year's stuff, some of the older stuff, and free my freezers. And I don't know if any of you are in that, issue, having that, I want to say a problem, because it's a good thing to have. I'm very blessed. But we want to use that older stuff and make room for the fresh. You want to rotate through. So I'm trying to rotate through that. Some of my older canned stuff maybe, and in my pantry. I'm going to try buying basically like bread if I don't make homemade bread, and my dairy products and a few additional things. But no meat, unless, this is my caveat, if there's a really good sale on meat, and I'm going to put it in jars. And I did that this week. After I do this video, I'm going to be canning chicken breast. I got 40 pounds of chicken breast for $2.25 a pound. And my shelf is pretty low on canned chicken, so 40 pounds are going in jars, not in the freezer, because we're free in the freezer. I like having things on my pantry shelf because it's shelf stable, it will last a long time, it's convenient, it's fast food, and I don't have to worry about power going out or freezer burn or any of those issues. So, free the freezer. But first, let's go over my veggies and my menu plan so you know what I'm gonna free this week. And here's my box. And I was so excited. Right on top, acorn squash. We love acorn squash. When they come into season, we have some planted here, but I'll get this and butternut and some other squash, and I bake them up and season them, and then I freeze them for all winter. The family loves it. Part of my holiday meals are taken care of already, and it just, we really enjoy it. In here, a bag, we have beautiful fresh green beans, and they've been beautiful beans. No rust on them or anything. They're just gorgeous. Some okra, and these are really nice tiny ones. So the last ones I froze, pickies. These I think I might try frying them up. We'll see. Or they make really nice pickles too. I could do some quick pickles in the fridge. I do love pickles. We have some celery. He's worried how it's going to taste because it was so dry here, but I think to saute up in with something. And these greens, I will freeze. My mom always put the leaves in soup when she was making broth, homemade soups. So I will have these ready to go. Yellow squash, beautiful onion. 1, 2, 3, more celery. 4, 5 ears of corn. I'm gonna use some of this corn tonight. Okay. A little eggplant. I need to do some kind of a skillet with all my different squashes in it, because my husband doesn't eat these, but I love them. A little baby cantaloupe. I forget what these are called. The fall broccoli is starting. Beautiful broccoli. some more garlic, some cucumbers. Yummy. I love cucumbers in salads. Make cucumber salad, in tossed salads. I love them pickled. I just love cucumbers. Cucumber sandwiches, zucchini. So I can saute those all up. Ooh, heirloom tomato. Only one tomato this week. He said his tomatoes, they kind of slowed down, but they're coming. Just there's like this gap in them. He told me that last week. Another zucchini. Some very pretty little white potatoes. Two beautiful green peppers. I like stuffed peppers. I like stuffed pepper soup. I like these in salads. I like them as a snack. I like them in stir fries. I've even taken them and cut them in half and put like tuna salad in or chicken salad in, kind of like a sandwich without the bread. And just some scraps from celery. So that's this week's box. It's been colder here this week and not as sunny, but the sun's supposed to come back. Weather's been strange. We went from cold to hot and dry to now it's cool. It's kind of crazy. Not the best for gardens, actually, but Happy Farmer is doing well with it. I did get canning tomatoes because mine are not ready yet. Mine are green. I did get canning tomatoes. I know I had mentioned it last week that I was going to make chili sauce with my dad. This is like Grandma's chili sauce from the Ball book, but seasonings that my family does. Now I have my menu. So today is Saturday. Now, originally, last night I was gonna make a crock pot, like chicken stew, and I did not do that because we had leftovers. We still have some leftovers in there that we'll eat for lunch. So I didn't need to do that because it was left overnight instead. So because I have this, my dad mentioned when he went back to Florida, he wanted to get a roast and to have chili sauce with. I'm like, that sounds good. But I'm free in the freezer, so I don't have any beef roast right now. I can't go buy a beef roast because this is my challenge. But I have canned roast beef. So I'm gonna make for dinner tonight a hash. That's what my mom always called it. I'm gonna use some potatoes, some onions, some garlic, the rutabaga, carrots. I'm gonna, all those things and whatever, maybe some pepper in it, some corn. I was gonna do some corn in it, and I'm gonna get all the vegetables cooking and tender, and then I'm gonna add in my canned roast beef so it stays in nice big chunks. And have my salt. I almost called it salsa. Have my chili sauce. So that's dinner tonight. And when I make this, I don't know how to make a little. So I use my big cast iron pan, and it will be dinner tomorrow too. And my husband will love that because it tastes good. And it's also a good thing because it would be for him to have his surgery very early Monday morning, and it's like over an hour away. So we'd be there before 6 a.m. Gonna be an early morning, but he's first on the list, that means, so that's a good thing too. So Monday is surgery day. He has to spend the night. I'll be coming home. So my menu idea is either a jar of my home canned soup, or I'm gonna just make like an egg omelet or something like that, simple. I'm happy. If I did like a spinach and cheese omelet, I'd be good with that. And I like this with eggs too. Tuesday, Jim should be coming home if everything goes according to plan. And one of his favorite comfort things is tomato soup and grilled cheese. And so that's what I tentatively have planned. If he wants something different, you know, I'll make him happy. I mean, he likes like gravy made from some of the canned meat and mashed potatoes, whatever he wants. We'll see what he feels like. Wednesday, my acorn squash. I'm gonna make stuffed acorn squash. I use ground venison in it. I'll use venison sausage and an apple it has in it. I kept apples out in the orchard. So that's gonna be dinner for that. And there's always leftover for lunch or something. It's so good. It's just, it has Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs and celery. So I'll be using some of my celery for that. And it's one of our fall treats that we look forward to. So I'm gonna have that. There'll be leftovers for lunch. So that's using venison from the freezer. Free the freezer. Thursday, I'm gonna free the freezer again. We're gonna have chicken, broccoli, mushroom, stir fry. Maybe some peppers in it too. And that will use some chicken breast I have in the freezer. Friday, I have to work, and I like a simple dinner on Fridays after work. And so I have ham that I froze. That's actually left over from the wedding, then we froze it. I'm gonna make ham, Swiss cheese, and there's like a mustard sauce. They go on hamburger buns. My mom used to make them like my own entire life. I know there is a version of it that goes around now that's on the slider buns, but Mom always did them on little potato rolls or hamburger buns and wrapped them up individually, and they're so good. And Saturday, I went to the Mennonite store and I stocked up on split peas. I have 2 ham bones in my freezer, so one of those ham bones is gonna go into making split pea soup. And we'll have cornbread with that. My husband loves split pea soup. I love split pea soup. And it's just something about, you know, soup cooking all day in the house just smells amazing. I have done a video on it before. I can do another one. Let me know what you want to see, you know, because I don't always know. And sometimes I can't do it, but I always like to know and I try. So that's my menu this week to free the freezer. There will be 4 days that I'm using things from the freezer. So that's pretty good. Thank you for joining me today, for helping me to plan out how to free my freezer and how to use this fresh produce. I appreciate all of you here. Let's continue to thrive and be thrifty, because they're not exclusive of each other. We can be thrifty and still thrive, and I feel all of us can do that in life. We can be thrifty and thrive. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.